For many New Yorkers, former Mayor Rudy Giuliani will forever be linked with the September 11th terror attacks. He's now lending his support to a new school curriculum designed to teach students about the tragic day.
The idea of having an educational program like this for young people is very good. First of all, they're going to have to deal with it as part of their history, no matter what. And secondly, they're dealing with it as part of their present.
But wherever Mayor Giuliani goes these days, he faces questions about his political future. He's been eyeing a run for governor and said on Sunday that he's still thinking about it. But on Tuesday, he wouldn't divulge much more.
I expressed him on Meet the Press on Sunday. I haven't thought about it much since then.
The multimedia curriculum includes an interview with the former mayor, as well as one with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. But most New York City school children won't be among the first to try out the new teaching tool. Only 3 local schools have ordered the curriculum so far. In Lower Manhattan, Grace Rao, New York 1.
To have a description of my mistakes in 30 seconds?
Is there a surge in support or at least more buzz around Rudy Giuliani because he is Mr. 9/11?
Sure. He plays to that. The campaign, the mayor, aggressively and proactively seek out ways to talk about 9/11 and security. Often you'll find reporters talking about how long it took Mr. Giuliani to actually mention 9/11 when he arrives at a particular political event because of how eager he is to say so. As far as he's concerned and his aides are concerned, they can't hit it enough.
September 11th.
September 11, September 11, September 11. Terrorism, 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 terrorism. Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Rudy Giuliani. I mean, think about it. Rudy Giuliani, there's only 3 things he mentioned in a sentence, a noun and a verb and 9/11. I mean, there's nothing else.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that.
Won't you, 9/11, help us, 9/11? Because 9/11 is a terrible 9/11.
There's nothing else. And I mean it sincerely. He is genuinely not qualified to be president.
What about our traffic problem?
9/11.
The 9/11 Commission comes along and says the way to keep your city safe is to do the following things. He's been silent. He's been done nothing. And now he's talking about he's going to go in and he will demonstrate to Iran he's going to, in fact, lay down the law. This man is truly not qualified to be president.
But when you come and try to take away from us our freedom, when you try to come here and kill our people, we're one, we're going to stand up to you, and we're going to prevail. I'm Rudy Giuliani, and I approved this message.
More than 2 years after the attacks, fury and frustration still seethe and erupt. Audience members, including family of 9/11 victims, accuse the commission of lobbing softballs at former Mayor Rudy Giuliani and other witnesses.
Our anger should clearly be directed, and the blame should clearly be directed at one source and one source alone: the terrorists who killed our loved ones.
Rudy Giuliani has used the horrible events of September 11, 2001 to create a carefully crafted persona. But the fact is, what Rudy portrays is not a full picture of the decisions made that led, in our view, to the unnecessary deaths of our FDNY members.
Whenever I hear him talk, I want to scream out to the world and say, God, he's so full of it.
We have remains of dead heroes out at the garbage dump because of Giuliani and his administration.
Rudy actually tried to steal the widow's money.
You reported to Peter Jennings that on 9/11 that the World Trade, the towers were going to collapse. How come the people in the buildings weren't notified? And who else knew about this? And how do you sleep at night?
Are you suggesting we invited the 9/11 attack, sir?
I'm suggesting that we listen to the people who attacked us and the reason they did it.
It's an extraordinary statement as someone who lived through the attack of September 11 that we invited the attack because we were attacking Iraq. I don't think I've ever heard that before, and I've heard some pretty absurd explanations for September 11.
Well, that's not sitting so well with Paul. So today the congressman came out with a reading list for Giuliani. Lewis in Seattle. America is now imprisoned by its own willful ignorance of the root causes of Middle East aggression toward the U.S. Books like these should be required reading for any high-level politician. And as an ex-New Yorker, I'm quite sure Rudy won't read anything that he's told to read.
Terror terrorists, 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 terrorists.
Rudy Giuliani, probably the most underqualified man since George Bush to seek the presidency.